Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare, sometimes self-care, and today we're talking drink of water hydrating skincare. Oh yeah, I'm talking about that really juicy hydrating skincare that feels like a drink of cold water on a hot day. Yeah, these are definitely some of the most hydrating products that are really suitable for hot weather. Now, before we jump into the video, a little bit of housekeeping. I am not going to be covering any serums in today's video. Now, before you get upset, before you leave, I have two videos all about juicy, hydrating, like hydration bomb types of serums that are perfect for warm and hot weather. So I want you to go check those out if you're specifically looking for serum suggestions. I mean, I cover all skin types and there's 10 total serums in there, a lot to choose from. So spring serums and juicy serums, check them out. I'm going to link them in the description box. I'm going to link them in the comments. I'm going to put them on the end screen. I'm going to put them on the screen. So definitely check those videos out if you need serum suggestions. But if you're looking for toners, essences, moisturizers, masks, everything in between, I got you covered in this one right here. Let's jump into the products. Give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. Missha Time Revolution The First Essence 5X. Now, what is this product for? This product is for boosting hydration and strengthening the skin barrier. Who is it for? It's going to be suitable for all skin types, but especially those who are struggling with dehydration and those looking to brighten up dull skin. So this is the most recent version, the 5X version, and I really love it. And I think the key word here is boost. Remember how I said that this boosts hydration? That's what this product does. You know, on the face of it, if you just tried this product, you probably would be like, Kelly, why are you calling this a drink of water? Like, it's good. I don't know that it's super juicy and hydrating. Its special power is not to act as its sole hydrator, but actually to boost the hydration throughout the rest of your skincare routine. This is a first essence, and so basically it functions as a prep product in your skincare routine. It is meant to be applied after cleanser, prior to any other products, prior to any other toners, essences, serums, moisturizers, anything else that you might use in your routine. Make sure that this goes first because this does contain some fermented content that actually allows everything that you put on top of it to kind of absorb into your skin a little bit deeper. And that's how it can really boost and maximize the hydration, especially if you put another hydrating toner right on top of it or another hydrating essence. It will really just like get deep into your skin and really replenish it at a deeper level. But on its own, its texture is very watery. It's thin, it's quickly absorbed, but unlike other first essence products like the Secret Key First Essence or even SK2, it doesn't have that disappearing texture. Those products tend to just absorb into the skin and then it's like you don't feel anything else. They're not very hydrating at all, right? They still prep your skin, but they're not hydrating on their own. This actually has a good amount of hydration to it just on its own, but then add something else on top and it is actual magic. Numbuzin #1 Pureful Calming Herb Toner. Now this is best for those who want that deep hydration in their skin without any weight or thickness. And who this is going to be for? It's going to be for all skin types. Now, this is the perfect kind of toner that I look for in the hot summer months. I want a lot of hydration, and I don't just mean something that sits on top of my skin and feels wet. I'm talking about hydration that dives deep into my skin and really expands with a lot of hydration inside. I do struggle with dehydration, and that feeling can really manifest deep within the skin. It almost feels like your skincare can't reach it, right? So I look for toners that have that ability to reach that dehydration deep within my skin and really soothe and replenish it and give it that drink of hydration. And that's exactly what this toner does. You know, this contains Centella, heartleaf, and licorice root extract to bring that calming sensation into the skin, that anti-inflammatory effect. And I definitely feel that when I apply this, there is a little bit of that ooh, ah kind of moment. And so this is the perfect type of product to use with that 7 skin method. We haven't heard about this one in a while. I feel like people haven't been raving about it, but basically this this was a method that started to come into popularity in K-beauty because in Seoul, during the summer, it can be very hot, very humid, and all of those 10 steps, right, and all those products just feel heavy on the skin. And so this was kind of like a trending thing to do, which is just layer your hydrating toner or essence onto your skin multiple times. 7 skin was really like the 7 layers of toner, the 7 skins that you would apply, but you don't have to do 7 to achieve maximum hydration. Tune into your skin and apply as much as it feels good. But then you can kind of skip out on some other stuff in your routine and just kind of cover it with your gel cream moisturizer or your sunscreen, or maybe if you want to go in for a few other lightweight products, but it's a way to maximize hydration without maximizing weight. This is exactly that type of product. KAINE Kombu Balancing Ampoule Toner. Now this is going to be best for deep hydration and for those who want that glowing complexion. And it's going to work for all skin types, but I think it's especially good if you're struggling with some redness or unevenness on your skin. This is a very hydrating toner, quite similar to Numbuzin. There's a few differences here. In the texture, there's just the littlest bit of body, just a little bit more fullness to it without manifesting in more of a gel-like consistency. It's still very runny, but there's just a fullness to this that you will feel as this absorbs. And again, deep drink, right? This goes in deep to the skin, absorbs deeply, but really bursts into hydration in the deeper levels of the skin, which is the tiniest bit of plumping because there's that little fullness, remember? But the tea is really what kind of takes it to the next level, because when I use this toner, I really do notice that it helps to reduce redness on my skin. I can just get some natural redness, especially around this butterfly kind of area here, that little triangle. And especially if I've been in the sun a lot, again, stressed skin, right? It can sometimes manifest in your skin looking a little bit more red, especially if it's a bit more heated. So the tea really seems to take that redness and that inflammation down, and then really helps to replenish the skin, not just with hydration, but those vitamins and those antioxidants, right? That really help to support that more glowing type of complexion. I know a lot of people are always like trying to figure out, how do I get that glow? And sometimes we just focus on the hydration, or we just focus on the glisten, right, to the skin. It is that, but there's also a deeper level to it that has to do with the complexion looking really healthy, looking really glowy from within. It's not just wetness, it's about a health shining through on your skin. And this is the type of product that supports that type of healthy glow, along with all that deep hydration that will get you along a lot further to that glowy, dewy looking skin than just the products that look shiny on the top. TM Vita B5 Toner. Now this is for those who are looking for plumping, hydration, and barrier support, and this is going to be a toner for all skin types, but especially if you're looking for a toner with some more body yaddy, right? Something with a little bit more fullness. We're kind of working up in textures here. So this is a really juicy, really replenishing type of toner that has this fullness to it because it has a good amount of panthenol to it. Now, panthenol is an amazing hydrator for the skin. It's really something that I seek for all year round, but especially in the summertime, I am grabbing for a lot of my high panthenol content skincare because, ooh, juicy drink of water. So hydrating, quite plumping, but also it is an ingredient that supports your moisture barrier. Now, again, if you're seeking for a lot of hydration, it might be because you feel like your skin isn't retaining a lot of hydration. Maybe you have a tiny bit of dehydration. It's quite common in the warmer months when you turn the air conditioning on, right? That air can get very dry. And so it's actually common even in the summer months, even if it's humid where you live. If you spend a good amount of time indoors, right, your skin can feel a little bit more dehydrated, a little tight from within because the air is just a little bit dry. It's not supporting your skin hydration levels. So panthenol is a really great hydrator that really gets down to the source of that. It treats the symptom of that dehydration, that feeling in the skin that feels a little dry, right? But it also helps to support your moisture barrier, which is what is getting tested by the dry air. And your moisture barrier is what holds the hydration. So when it's really strong, it can resist that dry air and that dehydration a lot better. Dr. Jart Hydro Plump Treatment Essence. Now this is best for those looking for long-lasting hydration and plumping. And I think this will work for the majority of skin types, but just know that we're building up into slightly more gel-like texture that maybe not everybody is going to love, but I do think that it will work for a majority of skin types. So let's talk about this one, because this is one of the newest products that I've recently picked up, and it was kind of a surprising find for me. I saw it at Sephora and I looked at the back of the box. I was like, I don't think I've seen this one before. Scanning the ingredients, and I didn't really see anything impressive. It looked very clinical, very boring, and quite simple on the face of the ingredients list. You might be looking at it now and being like, meh, yeah, I don't really, doesn't look that interesting, right? And I thought so too, and I was like, but I still kind of want to try out the texture. And I was like, ooh, this is like this nice like runny gel texture. It's not super duper thick, but there's definitely a little bit more of that bouncy plumpness to this that feels a little bit more gel-like, but it definitely bursts into hydration. I was like very surprised at how deep that hydration felt. I was like, ooh, yeah, that's what I look for in my products, right? I was like, okay, yeah, it feels good. It feels really plump. My skin feels very soft, but really firm too from all that hydration. Just on that test patch on my hand, I was like, oh yeah, I can, not only do I feel deep in my skin the difference, on top I feel the difference too. I was like, wow, you know, for being such a simple product, that's quite impressive. All right, started walking around looking at other stuff, right? And I just kept like touching the back of my hand. I was like, it's still just so firm. It's just still so hydrated. Wow, like I don't know what it is about this in the formulation here. I can't really figure it out, but there's just something about once it's in my skin, this feels so good. I was like, I think I have to buy this. And so as I actually started looking into the ingredients to share this mini review with you for this video, I keyed in on an ingredient that goes by the trade name Pentavitin, and this is actually an ingredient that claims that it helps your skin hold onto and retain hydration for much longer. So it's not just like that humectant that sits on your skin and feels like watery and hydrating and good, and then it's like, oh, well, you know, I didn't use it that one day, now my skin feels dry again, gotta use it again. This is an ingredient that helps your skin retain more hydration even after you've washed off your skincare, right? Even if you do another skincare routine or whatever, it really helps your skin hold onto hydration for the long term. Let's talk about the Abib Rice Probiotics Overnight Mask. Now this is for deep overnight hydration and those looking for glowy skin, and the majority of this video really is all about covering all skin types, and I do think that most skin types will enjoy this one. I love the pure hydrating jelly texture of this mask. Wow, drink of water. I want to dive into this container because the texture alone, this isn't just like gel. This is jelly, you know what I mean? It's not jam. Jam don't shake. It's jelly. But this is so hydrating, so plumping, so juicy. This just feels incredibly refreshing on the skin. Hot summer night, you put this on, oh, it feels so good. And it really isn't just that gel that sits on top. Again, I'm going to say it all throughout the video. Drink of water, right? That's the title of the video. That is what these products provide your skin. Deeper hydration in the deeper layers of your skin. And for being a kind of occlusive sleeping mask, surprisingly, this kind of does dive in deep, feeling really good. But this does have some rice content to it. So it actually not only conditions your skin, it makes your skin feel really incredibly soft at the surface. When you wash this off the next morning, your skin's gonna look brighter. It's gonna look healthier. And as I already covered, right? Glowy skin's not just about hydration. It's not just about wetness on the skin. It's about that healthy lit from within look that we're achieving with these skin healthy ingredients that help to support the complexion. And rice is one of those ingredients that helps with all of the vitamins in it, all of the antioxidants in it, that brightening effect that comes through, that skin conditioning effect. All of this contributes to what we're all after, is that healthy, glowy type of skin. So if you're looking for a sleeping mask that doesn't just feel good, that doesn't just hug in hydration or provide some hydration on its own right, but you want to wake up with skin that looks improved the next morning. Use this one. It does provide a really nice glowy look. Skin 1004 Centella Quick Calming Toner Pads. Now this is best, of course, for deep hydration, but I think especially for those who need some irritation relief. All skin types, again, will enjoy this one. However, I think this is especially good for those who know that their skin gets stressed out from being exposed to the heat and to the sun. You know, your skin gets a little inflamed, a little itchy, irritated, maybe even a little hot, right? Needs to be cooled down. This is a great product to consider. Now, I will say, I have said in the past, I'm not the biggest fan of toner pad products, and that is still true. They just don't really figure into my daily skincare routine. However, they are handy in certain instances. They can be really nice to have around, and I reach for them the most in the summertime for exactly what I just said, to calm my skin down. They are, I think, a lot better for the environment than single-use sheet masks, but they actually function quite the same way as a sheet mask. They are a cotton round that is soaked in the essence or the toner, and so you can actually place these big round toner pads right on your cheeks, your forehead, your chin, wherever you need that soothing relief. That delivery method allows that toner, that hydrating solution, to dive deeper into your skin, and it holds it there for a long time. So not only are you getting more hydration by leaving those cotton pads on your skin, you're getting a lot more anti-inflammatory benefit, a lot more soothing benefit, but you don't have to layer on lots of different products, lots of different like anti-irritation products is what I mean. Then oftentimes they can have a heavier kind of a texture to them, right? You don't have to overload your skin with a million products. This is still really watery, still really light, but it just dives deeper into the skin, and then holding it there for like 3 to 5 minutes. They actually last a long time because they're really juicy, really calms down the skin, can really cool down the skin. If your skin actually is getting like, it actually feels flushed and hot, keep these in the refrigerator. Oh yeah, that is a nice summertime treat for your skin. It feels so good. Thank you, Farmer Phyto Relieful Cica Cream. This is great for those who are looking for soothing hydration. Now, this is going to be good for skin types that are oily, balanced, and combination skin that leans a little bit more on the oily side. This is also going to be a moisturizer that's going to be very good for those who are prone to acne. This is a soothing gel cream that has extracts like Centella and Leavv. These are really great anti-inflammatory, kind of calming sorts of extracts, right? They're especially good for acne prone folks because it really helps to promote healing of the pimples on the skin and reduce redness. They're also using Japonica or Japanese gold thread extract, which has similar properties to Leavv and Centella. It is soothing, it's anti-inflammatory, it has antioxidant capabilities, which both Centella and Leavv do. What's interesting about this extract is it's actually antimicrobial, so it can actually help to fight the acne bacteria. And as I mentioned, this is a cream that's going to be suitable for those who are suffering with acne. There's just a little extra edge here with this extract, but overall anti-inflammatory, reducing redness, swelling, helping to promote healing of pimples on the skin. Gorgeous gel cream texture here. This is like the textbook definition of a gel cream. You can just see the hydration in this texture, right? It bursts into hydration on the skin. It feels so refreshing, really watery, and again, something that gets into the deeper layers of the skin. It feels really good, but it's actually very breathable, really lightweight. There's just a kiss of moisture and just a kiss of occlusivity at the top of your skin, but it's not very heavy. It's not sealing your skin. You really don't feel a ton of it. You actually just feel like really soft skin at the top, just gently conditioned skin, just sort of hugging in all of that hydration, but not sealing off of your skin, making it feel like it can't breathe. Skinfix Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. This is great for folks who want that lightweight gel texture, but still have their eye on barrier protection and barrier care. Now, this is going to work for oily skin types. This is going to work for balanced skin types, combo oily skin types. And I think if you have a true traditional combination skin, you do still have a little bit of dryness in those drier areas and then the oil, right? You don't lean one way or the other too much. I think you'll still really enjoy this one. Just know that it does have a little bit of a lighter weight feel on the skin. This uses BL3 Barrier Lipid Complex and Peptides. This is an exclusive complex to Skinfix. They do use it in their very popular cream version of this moisturizer. And this is basically a skin identical mix of lipids. That's like cholesterol and ceramides. That's what really helps to hold in all the hydration and makes up the majority of your skin barrier. So lipids are very important, as well as some vitamins and peptides and things that just kind of help with the overall health and strength of your skin. And then they're also using, interestingly, 1.8% of pentavitin. Remember the long-lasting hydration skincare ingredient. And that's really how everything comes together and how it feels. You know, this gel, I would almost say this is like a heftier gel cream texture than Thank You Farmer. You know, in the name it just calls it itself a gel, but quite honestly, this has more of a heftier gel cream kind of mix to it. But there still is a lot of hydration and it really does still function like gel on the skin. Very hydrating. There is a good amount of moisture to this, but it actually doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel overly emollient. There's just a little bit more of that skin softening, a little bit more of that silkiness, a little bit of that like, my skin feels moisturized kind of feel, along with that deep drink of hydration. This one actually has a little bit more occlusivity. So I think if you do suffer with dehydration, this might be the smarter choice, not just because of the barrier protecting ingredients, right? But also because that little kiss of occlusivity helps to tuck all your skincare in, hug in all the hydration, keep it in place, and act as a little bit of a barrier on your skin to prevent the dehydration. Alpyn Super Peptide and Ghostberry Barrier Repair Cream. Now this is for those who want to strengthen their skin barrier and want to firm their skin. Now this is going to work for skin types that have a little bit more dryness on the skin. So if you do have combination skin, but it feels like it leans a little bit more dry, I think you'll like this one. If you have balanced skin, I think you'll enjoy this as well. If you have dry skin, but you're really looking for something that has a lighter feel, this may be appropriate for you as well. This is a really interesting one. The mix of ingredients here is quite fascinating, honestly, because not only do they have their eye on the barrier with 5 different ceramides. Ceramides are lipids that help to hold the hydration in, right? A really important, crucial element if you want that drink of water to stay in your skin, right? So lots of different ceramides in here. There's some really great calming extracts in here, like the Ghostberry, and they're using Tasmanian pepper, which is actually a berry that has some really great anti-inflammatory benefits for the skin. So there's like that calming, soothing effect to this moisturizer. But then they're actually have a heavy focus on the Botox peptides. That's the peptides that are in here. SNAP8 and arginine are peptides that help to give a quite nice pretty quick firming effect to the skin. They can kind of smooth and lift and firm the skin. They're not structural anti-aging peptides, meaning they're not stimulating collagen and truly affecting underneath the surface and the proteins of the skin, but they are creating that nice temporary effect. As you continue to use the cream, you will notice that your skin just looks firmer. It looks more lifted. Some of these Botox peptides actually do increase skin hydration as well. That's a benefit most people don't talk about because it's not as exciting as firming the skin, right? But they can actually aid in overall formulation for the hydration effect. And that's really what I'm getting from this cream. The texture is really exciting. It's so interesting because I almost want to call it a pudding cream. It's a little bit looser than some of those other more traditional cream textures, but it's not a gel either. So it's a little bit more of a runnier pudding-like cream texture that actually feels very refreshing, hydrating, kind of cooling and refreshing on the skin, but there is a beautiful amount of moisture to this. This is that perfect balance between hydration, plumping, lightness, breathability, but also that conditioning moisture, that nourishing, comforting feel for those dry areas on your skin, that little bit of occlusivity to fight the dehydration, but still allow your skin to breathe and not feel like it's suffocating under the weight of this heavy moisturizer. Let me know what your favorite drink of water skincare product is in the comments below. And if you haven't thumbsed up yet, make sure you do. And if this video helped you out and you haven't hit subscribe, please hit subscribe. Come join our community and turn on notifications. I upload here a lot on YouTube. I do full videos, I do shorts. It's all about skincare, so come join our community. And remember, if you're looking for those serum recommendations, just in a second, it's going to pop up on the screen. 2 serum videos, 10 products to choose from, all different skin types. Definitely check it out. I'm going to put it in the description and in the comments. All right, thanks for being here with me today. I love you so, so much. I hope you are healthy, happy, and safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.